everyone, I am Barry and this here is my friend Jamie.
And today, well, you've read the title, today's going to be a good day. In front of us we have 3 pepperoni pizzas that have all been made from scratch, but with varying amounts of time and effort required. We're going to taste them all and figure out which one we think is best. But first of all, let me tell you how I made this instant pizza. This pizza is so easy. It only requires 4 ingredients, 1 person, and a whole load of sass. Ingredients: tortilla wrap, passata, parmesan, pepperoni. Person: sass.
You said that already.
I did, didn't I? First up, we're going to spoon some passata onto our tortilla wrap. Not too much, because we don't want it to get too soggy and heavy. I know what you're thinking, that probably using a tortilla wrap isn't the most traditional way to make a pizza like they would do in Italy. And you would be right. But can you think of anything thinner, crispier, breadier than a tortilla wrap? And it's round. Step 2, grate some parmesan over your pizza base. Now we're using parmesan, but you could use any cheese that you wanted. It's just that for us, parmesan keeps in the fridge for a really long time and it provides a great flavour. But if you'd rather have cheddar, knock yourselves out. Step 3, slap some pepperoni on it, or any other flavours you want, but as long as they're cooked or don't need cooking. Think about cooked meats, think about fruits, think about...
Fruit?
Pineapple. That's a fruit. You could put that on a pizza, and you should. Yeah, peppers are fruits. Hey, it's your pizza, it's your life. Do what you want.
You're not going for looks then?
Step 4, put it under a hot grill for about 3 minutes or until it's nice, crispy, golden brown and the cheese is all bubbling. Ha 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 ha.
Whoa, you've also made this one.
Oh, I did. This one's also really good.
And if you've got a little bit more time and are willing to put a little bit more effort in, not very much, then you can achieve this delicious looking thing.
Pizza.
This one is about upping the flavour game and starting to play with balance.
So you get amazing flavour, but we're still going to cheat by using a pre-made base.
Here's what we're using.
Pre-made pizza base.
Mozzarella,
Basil.
passata,
Pepperoni.
olive oil,
Garlic.
brown sugar,
And a mini chopper.
or you could just chop some bits by hand.
Your passata, garlic, a bunch of basil leaves, brown sugar and olive oil all go into a mini chopper and get whizzed up. It's like blending a frog.
Sorry?
It's like you blended a frog.
A frog?
Yeah.
Why? Surely it could be any animal.
Oh, good.
It's just this is blood.
I want you to talk to me about sugar.
Okay. So I said at the beginning that we're playing with balance
Yep.
in this one, up in the flavour game. So tinned tomatoes can be quite acidic.
Okay.
So just adding a little bit of sugar just helps with the balance.
Oh, that's great.
Or
that raw garlic.
garlic, yeah. That's going to cook, obviously, but also delicious raw.
We've not put any salt in that.
Should we put some salt in it?
Yeah,
let's
season
put
it.
some salt in it.
Tell a chef to season things. Let's construct this mother. To construct the pizza, well, what do you think we're going to do? We're going to spoon on some tomato sauce, tear up some pizza mozzarella, lay that on top, and then we're going to lay on top of that some pepperoni in beautiful circles, probably.
You can absolutely use good quality buffalo mozzarella for this, but you'd have to squeeze all the water out and really try and get the moisture content down. I think pizza mozzarella works really well, and it's equally as good when on pizza. It goes all stretchy and stringy and delicious.
Pepperoni tapper.
Why make a pizza?
If the last pizza was instant, what's this? Plus, gluten-free, so CDAX. Got ya.
You did such a great job with the pepperoni last time. Why don't you do it again this time?
Do you know what, James? I will.
Okay, cool. Good. I really mean it. These go into the oven for 10 minutes at 220 degrees.
That is hot.
That is hot. Pizza needs heat.
Instantly looks a little thicker, a little bit of fresh, but if you have a bit more time, then James is going to come and sidle next to me and we're going to show you
Look at you.
how to make everything from scratch. If you're going to make homemade pizza, then I suggest you go that little bit of extra effort and do it properly. This is our traditional homemade base and delicious sauce.
It's time to get chefy, and here's what we're using.
For the bread base, we're going for strong flour with yeast and sugar and salt, but we're also flavouring it with dried oregano and dried chili flakes.
For the sauce, we're using chopped tomatoes, chicken stock, olive oil, shallots, garlic, and brown sugar.
Top it with 2 types of cheese, mozzarella, parmesan, and of course our pepperoni. And you're also going to need these: a mixer with dough hook to save your arms, a blender for the tomato sauce, and a pizza stone if you have one.
We're going to start with the sauce, and this time we're taking it another level up by cooking it out, getting that better depth of flavour.
Natural sweetness of peeled and sliced or diced shallots and garlic sweated down in a pan with added brown sugar. About 15 minutes, they become soft and sticky and sweet.
Dough.
Oh dear.
Dough. Oh, it's so simple. Strong flour, yeast and sugar go on the same side of the bowl. Yeast really likes sugar. Salt. Salt goes into the opposite side of the bowl because yeast does not like salt. When you make your own dough, you can add anything you want to it.
Mix it up though, like any herbs can go in. They don't have to be dried, they could be fresh. You could go in with garlic powder in there. You could go in with whatever you like.
Let's mix it at my mixing station. Hello. Start the mixer off to combine all the dry ingredients and then add the water in and let it knead for about 10 minutes.
Into our sticky onions goes a tin of chopped tomatoes, some chicken stock, and we'll let it bubble away for about 20 minutes, gently.
I've got dough.
At this point, we'll leave it to rest and prove for about an hour at room temperature. While our dough proves and our sauce bubbles down before we blend it, we're going to preheat an oven as high as we possibly can, and we're going to put our pizza stone in to get toasty warm.
Once this has reduced down for 20 minutes, I'm going to add some basil just before it goes into the blender, just so that it kind of softens a little bit.
Blend.
Oh, we're doing chef tasting. I love chef tasting. Oh, that's pretty good. It's quite sweet.
Very sweet.
Once you've blended your finished tomato sauce, let it cool a little bit before you put it on the dough. Our dough is lovely and light and proven.
Divide the dough into 4 roughly equal pieces and roll out onto a slightly semolinaed table. And we use semolina because it's slightly coarser, adds another texture to our pizza dough.
My plan is to get Ben to transfer it to the pizza stone because I feel like that's always the hard bit. And either he's going to mess it up and I'm going to be really happy, or he's going to get it completely right and I'm going to be really happy. Stone or paddle? That's what I was just telling the camera. I was going to say, if we start doing it here, I'm going to allow you to put it on the stone because it worries me.
Okay.
He's so confident.
I reckon if you've rolled it out all right, it'll be fine. Do you
How?
like the way I've done that?
How can you do that? Are you as nervous as I am?
Swift.
Oh God! Oh, I can't believe you just did that.
It's fine, right?
Is it fine?
Yeah.
And then it goes in the oven as high as it'll go for 5 minutes max. I am stressed.
Why are you stressed?
I don't know, that's always a very stressful thing to do.
Pizza.
A good-looking pizza. But looking at them is only one way of judging this. We need to eat them.
Yeah. Going straight in.
So guys, why are all of these pepperoni?
Because we want to be able to compare the flavours of...
No,
Right.
it's because pepperoni is my favourite flavour of pizza.
So thin and crispy that you get a little bit of charring burn around the outside.
I think it's the perfect thing that's like a unplanned snack, which are one of my favourite kind of snacks.
Yeah, you have everything in the cupboard and you just like, boom,
Exactly.
pizza.
Done in like less than 5 minutes.
And I think it all depends on the quality of the pepperoni and the quality of the passata that you buy, because that is great.
If you're craving pizza and you have 0 time and 0 arses to give, then that is perfect.
It is, yeah.
Should we compare it to this one?
Yeah.
Already it looks more pizza-like because of the different cheese, the mozzarella, and, well, there's a little fleck of green in fresh basil.
There's more flavour happening in that than there is in there.
There's a little bit more going on, isn't there?
Yeah. That tomato sauce though, we pimped it a little bit, and I think you can tell it's got a much more rounder flavour to it. Having the garlic in there, having the sugar, I think, as well, really helps. It adds that sweetness to it. It's really good.
And I think you need that extra level because you've got a lot more bread. Compared to here, you kind of need a bit more going on because there's actually less topping to bread ratio.
I love these videos. Let's eat the third one. Oh yeah, but look at that base. Instantly, before we've even bitten into it. Did you semolina the base?
Oh, we semolina the base. And a little pizza stone going on, which is one element, if you've got one, I think it adds.
They're all quite different.
Really different.
They are all quite different.
That one is a lot sweeter.
But I'd also say that hits you in the face with flavour from the tomato sauce. Like that really packs a punch, which I don't think the others do. They're a lot more subtle.
Do you know what though? I think there is only one thing left to do, and that is a blind taste test. Shall we cut up some more sauce and get in Barry? Not
Get in Barry.
Bring Barry in. Let's not get in Barry. Not all three of us.
Oh no,
you made it worse.
Yeah.
3 different pizzas, all pepperoni. We're going to feed them to you in a random order. Just tell us what you taste.
Okay.
Go for it.
Oh, we're going to go in. You've got to bite it.
As usual, he likes a large mouthful.
It's a light and fluffy base on that. It's not crispy, it's got a nice pull to the base. And it has a lot of flavour in that base alone. Oh, that's good. It tastes fresh, it tastes clean, it tastes homemade. Doesn't taste like a crappy shop bought one.
Open wide.
Oh,
no, suck it, chew it, bite it.
Now we are talking. That's a proper pizza. Crispy bottom, a lovely pull, obviously. I'm going on a limb straight away and saying that is the proper chefy version. But my guess in levels of ease would be the easiest has got to be the thin base. The second easiest has got to be the first one, which is the bready one, and then the last one will be the hardest. Oh, blimey, that is so bright.
You're not far wrong.
Well, I think what we've discovered is that pizza is amazing no matter what you do to it.
I don't think we were the ones to discover that.
No, maybe not. Now, some of you subscribers are saying you're not getting notified when we upload a new video. Now, the way to fix that is to click this little bell button.
Oh, we can wait.
Good work, everyone.
I think that must be
well
everyone.
done.
Well
You've
done.
done it.
Good job. And you can come back now every Wednesday and Sunday to get another one of these. But you should be notified by now, so...
Exactly.
We
It'll be
should have to say that
absolutely
every
fine.
time,
There's not
right?
going to be an issue, so it's fine. And you thought we'd forgotten about you and your favourite segment of the week, Dad Joke! I went on holiday and missed a couple of dad jokes of the week, and people went nuts. So here we go. What is the fastest dessert in the world? Meringue! You're welcome. Normal service will resume next week.
As we mentioned, Sorted is just run by a group of friends, so if you like what we're doing, then there are loads of ways you can support us and get more involved. Everything you need to know is linked below. Thanks, and hope to see you in a few days.
Ben doesn't have a home anymore, and sometimes we just come in the morning and find him wandering around the studio aimlessly.
In his underwear.
But still wearing a chef's jacket.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes we walk down the street and he's standing in the window of a coffee shop, drinking a coffee, wearing an open dressing gown, no pants, and a chef's jacket.